with the ultimate answer machine, Alexa Larber.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. So we're here to talk about this week's books, and we have a lot of them. Alexa, what's first?
Up first, we have To Find a Witch, the fifth book in the Witch Next Door series. Can you tell us a little about it?
I can. There is well. This first off, this is a really fun series that involves a Winnebago and young people traveling all over the world. And don't ask me how they get to different continents in a Winnebago. There's probably magic involved, but they actually
Just
wind up with the Winnebago in Greece in this episode of the story. There's a black heron um, involved, and just keep reading. It's a fun series. If you haven't started reading it yet, go back to the first book of the series. You'll be glad we did. Alexa, you'll be glad you did. Alexa, where am I? Where in the world am I? Where's Waldo?
I was going to ask the same thing. Where's Waldo?
I thought you were
AKA
the
Stephen
ultimate
Campbell.
source of answers.
Not today. I
Okay.
don't know where you are. I see a reflection.
Yes, it's something different. And I was hoping to show you the cityscape of Frankfurt, Germany, but it's dark. So we can't do that. But I've been here with Michael and Judith Anderley for the past week. We are at the Frankfurt Book Fair, and it's been an adventure. This is massive. I've been to the book fair, or the New York Book Expo a couple of times. It's big. This dwarfs it. They're expecting 200,000 people to go through the book fair this week. It is publishers from around the world. Like it literally every country in the world are here representing the books of publishers. It's just fascinating. We've been to the show for 3 days, and I bet I haven't seen 2/3 of it yet.
Oh,
It's so big you can't see it all. There was an audio summit yesterday that was fascinating. We have been able to reconnect with some old friends in the publishing business, meet some new friends, um, looking for cool opportunities for LMBPN, licensing LMBPN content around the world. It's just an exciting time. It's a cool place to be. But now let's refocus on what we're really doing here today. So Alexa, what's next?
up next, from Dallas, Texas, not as cool as Germany, is The Death of an Author. Death of an Author by Rami Vance.
All right.
Rami.
So it is Rami. Yes. So this takes us to Edinburgh, Scotland.
Okay, not Dallas.
No, not Dallas. You're in Dallas.
I'm in Dallas.
All right. So the idea for this series, this is part of the Middengard series from Rami Vance and Michael Anderley. And the idea behind this came up at the 20 Books conference a few months ago in Edinburgh, Scotland. And you may remember, in fact, maybe we can magically insert this video in here, the whole video where people were trying to figure out how to pronounce the word Mittengard, which I'm
We
not
can
sure
work on it.
that I've gotten right. But as a part of that, there were all these authors there. And they all get together in this book. And Rami's idea for the series is what if J.R.R. Tolkien's work wasn't fiction? What if the work of all your favorite fantasy and sci-fi writers wasn't fiction, but a primer to help humanity get accustomed to the harsh truth? And obviously, I'm reading a blurb here. War is coming. The Dark One is coming. And your favorite authors, all of whom happen to be at the 20 Books conference in Edinburgh, have banded together to prepare humanity for the coming war. So, I mean, this is going to be fun. You're going to see a lot of familiar names in there. It's, I think, a little on the short side. It's probably less than 50,000 words. And just the whole idea of it is just a fun thing and an idea that they came up with in Edinburgh. So,
I love it.
yeah, that's a cool idea.
I have a better idea. How about you ask me what's coming next?
Oh my gosh, that's pressure on me. Alexa, what book? No.
Try again. We're not used to this.
Yes, we're not used to this. Steve, what's next? Well, what's next is Steel Dragons from Kevin McLaughlin and Michael Anderle. Alexa, tell us about the book.
Okay, this book is about elite dragons that control everything, and then a human woman becomes the center of their attention, I think.
We
Was
don't
that
know
right?
because this is a brand new series from really two fantastically creative authors. We are so thrilled to be working with Kevin McLaughlin on this project and Michael. It's going to be a fun series. It's one of these books that we're releasing that's large. It's really 3 books in one. So this releases early this week, first in a
Yes.
new series, and you're not going to want to miss it. This is going to be really fun. Now, Alexa, this is right in your sweet spot. What's next?
Up next is A Girl's Best Friend, and this is written by Isabella Crowley.
And what is a girl's best friend?
It's the adventures of Taylor and Remy. It began a few weeks ago with last-ditch effort. So we're just furthering their adventures and finding more about what's going on with them.
That was well done. It was really a trick. I was asking you, like, what technically, what
What's
are
a girl's
often
best
said
friend?
to be a girl's best friends. And if you go back in time, and I think there may even be a movie to this effect, diamonds are a girl's best friend. And they're
I
diamonds
disagree.
on the cover of this one. So
I was going to say puppies.
no puppies, I don't think. But
Puppies.
you're a Texas cow.
Yeah.
You're a
But I
Texas
do like a good diamond. Don't get me wrong.
cow. Alexa, what's next?
Up next, we have Seven Sisters.
Okay, it's actually Seven Sisters, the Idlewood collection. So we released the first 6 books in the Seven Sisters series a few weeks ago from ML Monica Bullock. That's the first 6 books in her Seven Sisters series. That was a fantastic success for Monica. Then we released the 7th book in the series, and the Idlewood collection is actually a spin-off series from the original Seven Sisters series. So the idea behind all of the series was that Monica had this great idea for a series, and she wrote the 7 books, and it was so popular they wanted more. So she brought the main character back for another adventure. So Carrie Jo puts her skills to the test when she takes on the ghosts of Idlewood. This is Southern Gothic at its humorous and fun best. ML Bullock. So we have a behind the fiction interview with her, audio only, that will be coming out tomorrow on Tuesday. So check that out as well. But be sure to check out this series. And if you haven't checked out the original first 6 books in the Seven Sisters series, check those out as well. Alexa, what's next?
Up next, we have the Supernatural Vigilante Society box set. So lots of content here.
Yeah, it is a box set bonanza. So we've got the Seven Sisters collection is all of the books in the Idlewood series, the Supernatural Vigilante Society box set. This is D.R. Perry. You may have seen the interview we did with her a few weeks ago. She is hysterically funny, and her writing picks that up as well. This is sort of like Italian family, vampire, living in Providence, Rhode Island, all kinds of fun stuff. I'll read just the beginning of the blurb. Valentino Crispo loves mom's Italian cooking, son on the beach, and working for the Cranston Police Department. He loses it all after getting vamped. Now he's the newest vampire in Providence. Diana's stuff is really funny, so be prepared to laugh out loud when you read this.
The cool kids
Alexa.
say LOL.
What?
The cool kids say LOL instead of laugh out loud.
Do I look like a cool kid?
No, you have white hair.
Thank you for that. All right, Alexa, what's next? And none of your smart mouth.
The Paranormal University, semester 1.
All right, this is interesting, and I will admit to not knowing a lot about this. There are actually 2 series that are being released simultaneously. One is the Paranormal University series from Jace Mitchell and Michael Anderle. The second is the Unveiled Academy series from Amy Hopkins and Michael Anderle. And these 2 series are somehow linked. I'm not entirely sure how. Both of the first books are going to be released at the same time, and read them. Find out how. The second, well, the first series that Alexa mentioned was the Paranormal University series. So those are being released with titles of semester 1, semester 2, etc. The second series, the Unveiled Academy series, aka the Penny and Boots series, is the first book is titled Snakes and Shadows. And Boots is like a mythical creature, rainbow serpent type thing. And Penny and Boots go to the academy together to learn how to protect mythical creatures, the good ones, not the bad ones, the good ones. So, I mean, that'll be fun. And that's it. I mean, that's a lot right there, because we've got just, 2 box sets, lots of titles, a lot of books coming out this week. Alexa, is there anything else?
Yes, you have to tell us about the audiobooks.
Oh, we totally whiffed on this last week, and so we apologize for that. So the first audiobook we're going to tell you about actually released last week, and that is from Saranofsky's wildly popular Liv Beaufort series. That series has just been a runaway bestseller, and the first book in the series is being released, well, was released on last week. That's The Rebellious Sister, and that is, it's just super cool. I started listening to it the other day, and if you like the series, you're going to love the audio. So check that out. And then later in the week, on the 21st, is the first book in the School of Necessary Magic Rain Campbell series. So as you know, the School of Necessary Magic series featuring Alison Brownstone is being produced now. The narrator is Kate Rudd. We are, 10 books into that, I think,
Yes.
right now. And Kate is also doing this new series. She's also doing the Rain Campbell series. So book 1 of that series comes out on the 21st, and that's being actually produced by Dreamscape Audio. So that's exciting. That is an exciting new component for audio from LMBPN. We're partnering with Dreamscape. They are doing a lot of our audiobooks. They're going to be doing the Obsidian Detective, the first book in the Opus X series.
I'm going to insert here.
Say it again.
I said I'm going to insert right here, holding my pen to be really serious. We have a Behind the Fiction episode about Dreamscape audio, narration, the production process, all of that from last week. So go back, watch that, and then watch what's to come and listen to the audiobooks, because you'll have a better idea of what's going on.
I have been fascinated by audiobooks my entire life. I remember listening in cassette tapes, and I actually bought a car one time when you
cassette
couldn't.
Tapes? I'm sorry.
What is this of which you speak?
Yes.
Yes,
that's
back
real
before
witchcraft.
you were a gleam in your mother's eye, maybe back
Precious.
then. But I have been listening to and loving audiobooks for a long time, and the things that LMBPN is doing now, and in partnership with Dreamscape and Podium and Tantor, it is really an exciting time. We have, I think it's over 30 audiobooks that are available on pre-order now for various series that Dreamscape is able to do things so much more quickly than we can. So we've got 6 or 7 different series that are in production right now. So it's going to be a really busy time for that. And a quick promotion for LMBPN Audio. We just created a new Facebook group for LMBPN Audio. If you just go to Facebook and search on LMBPN Audio, request access to the group. We would love to have you join us in there. If you're an audiobook fan, we will be giving away codes. Keep this to yourself. We're going to be giving away codes for free audiobooks, and we're just going to be talking about audio, sharing audio, and having fun in there. So that is, let's put a link in the show notes to that. Let's put a link in the show notes for that.
Okay.
So Alexa, what's next? She's looking at the list, and there's nothing. There is nothing else.
I think that's it.
I think what's next is that we'll be back in your ear and for your visual pleasure, at least on one side of the aisle here, next Monday on YouTube.
Yes, we will. We'll
Thanks
see you
for listening. Bye.
Bye.